So I don't know if you guys have seen this email or not, but I was lucky enough to get this email the other day, and I just couldn't believe it. What I saw and what I kind of read about. So you know what? I went and called up Steve Masonheimer. He is the CEO of Impact Wireless. I've known Steve for a while, and I had to call him up, and I've got him on the phone now, and I wanted to share this. Steve, are you there?
Yeah, Joel, I'm here. Thanks for having me on.
Cool, man. No, thank you for coming and explaining this. What the heck is going on with this? I get this email the other day, and I read about this 9 years of unlimited cell service. I need you to explain this to me so that I can explain this to other people because I just don't see how you guys are doing this. What is going on at Impact Wireless?
Yeah, you bet. As we all know, technology has changed a lot of things from the apps and everyday services that we use. And the mobile phone is normally that first device to bring all that new technology right to us. So I would love to make it sound difficult, but it really is as simple as a SIM card that you purchase for $300 one time. And that SIM card you can insert into your existing cell phone, and it provides 9 years of unlimited talk, text, and data for that one-time $300 purchase.
Really? So it really is that sometimes we always overcomplicate things. So it really is that simple. I buy a SIM card, I get 9 years of service. Tell me about how you guys are doing this, or how does it work?
Yeah, just to let you know kind of a little bit first, that $300 price is a promotional price. So that is something that ends on November 30th. On December 1st, that price is actually going to double. It's going to go from $300 to 9 years. And it's then going to go to $600 for 5 years of unlimited talk, text, and data. So I was blessed enough to be brought in on this opportunity at the very beginning. We are less than a couple weeks away from launching this product and service. So up until then, I've been given the ability to offer a promotional price before we actually launch. Just to kind of start into it a little bit, you know, the first objection, like you already said, is this is too good to be true. So I just kind of want to explain to you kind of why it's not too good to be true and how this is all working. So do you use Facebook?
I do. I use it every day, me and my whole family, for sure.
Great. And how much does Facebook charge you to use their services?
Well, so far, nothing. I haven't paid a dime.
So far, nothing. So doesn't that sound too good to be true?
You know, now that you mention it, it is a little bit. You know, as much as we use it and it enhances our lives or detracts from our lives, whatever it is, we're using it a lot. It should. Yeah, you're right. It's a good point.
Yeah. So do you realize that Facebook has thousands of employees and a multi-million-dollar infrastructure, from a data center to servers to massive, big, beautiful buildings? How do they pay for all of that if their service is free?
You know, I honestly hadn't thought about it. I know Mark Zuckerberg is one of the richest guys in the world, and you're right. He does provide a free product. So I bet you're about to tell me.
You ever notice all those ads that pop up on the right-hand side of Facebook?
Heck yeah, I do. They get them all the time.
Ad marketing. Ad marketing is now a multi-trillion-dollar industry. It was actually interesting today. I pulled up this article, just Googled it. This is just from a few months back. Over 90% of Facebook's advertising revenue now comes from the mobile device. So I'm just going to read this to you really quick. If you need more proof that Facebook has successfully transformed itself into mobile-first company, its first quarter 2018 earnings should do the trick. Facebook reported $12 billion in revenue and $5 billion in profit for the past quarter, with 91% of its advertising revenue coming from where?
Mobile phones.
The mobile cell phone. This is just one company that we're talking about. What about Google? Google will provide you a free email address. It provides the servers to provide you free content. You can literally search anything and everything you want, and Google will provide that to you for free. Or is it for free? Or is it just the fact that they had ad marketing on the back end that is bringing them billions of dollars of revenue? And as you can see here, billions of dollars of profit. This is just one company. So if you've noticed now on your cell phone, you have a Play Store or an iTunes where you can go in and you can download apps for free. Do you realize GPS? Just not about a few years ago, you had to purchase and pay a monthly subscription or buy a Garmin device just to be able to get a GPS service, and now it's provided free on our phone. Why? ad marketing. So again, it's a multi-trillion-dollar industry on the back end. So with that kind of be said, and I'll kind of just take you into technology just to make sure we understand and we don't get left behind. My goal is to share this with everybody so they do not get left behind with a cell phone bill. Do you remember a company called Blockbuster?
Oh boy, do I ever.
Yeah, do you know that they had over 300 retail locations nationwide? They were a multi-million-dollar company. Well, it's funny because this little old CEO called John, he went and set a meeting to go meet with the board of directors for Blockbusters. He sat around this table with all these guys in this suit, and he told them about this app that he created called Netflix. Have you ever heard of that?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, of course. We all have. Well, they offered this app to Blockbuster for $50 million. Do you know what the Blockbuster CEO and boardroom said?
I have no idea.
There's no way you can do this. It's impossible. It's too good to be true. They pretty much laughed this CEO out of their boardroom and said that there was no way that this would ever happen. Do you realize within a year, Blockbuster started shutting its doors down? Within 2 years, every Blockbuster store other than the first one, the original Blockbuster, is open just more for sake of saying it. So, but
nostalgia.
Netflix, yeah, exactly. Netflix is now a $150 billion company. So don't let technology scare you. The thing is technology is advanced. Everything that we do every day, we need to trust in technology, just like we did back in 1999 when that thing called internet came out, and they laughed them away and said it would never go anywhere and it was too impossible. So but once you realize now that it's really not that impossible, but mainly the fact of the ad marketing on the back end, it almost kind of upsets me a little bit now to know that I was paying $70 a month for a cell phone bill, knowing that these companies are making billions of dollars off of me.
Yeah, I was just going to say that I'm a little mad now. I've been paying X dollars a month to somebody that's making money off of me, and they're using my information. That just doesn't seem right. So, okay.
I actually did the math for you. So you can actually look up and see globally through the United States, the trillions of dollars that is coming in ad marketing. I went and then divided it by the amount of wireless subscribers in the United States. And each wireless customer brings in an average revenue through ad marketing of $2,200 a month.
Wow.
Meaning just for your one cell phone, you are creating $2,200 a month in ad revenue to these companies.
And they're still charging me a monthly fee.
And they're still charging.
So it's starting to make sense now.
Look at all the new technology and services coming out. Every single one of them is either free or very, very, very inexpensive. Every app out there that provides amazing tools, resources, products, services, almost all of them now are under $10 a month.
Yeah, and that brings up interesting, all kinds of questions and thoughts and things. So what's going to happen? How are you guys doing this? What do the big guys have to say about this? If you're taking them out of the equation here, what kind of coverage and things? How are you doing that?
Yeah, so when it comes down to it, we're not taking them out of the mix. We are just getting them to bring the price down to what it should be. And think about this, just even go back a few years ago, most of us were spending well over $100 just for unlimited talk and text. Now we have unlimited talk, text, and data for $50. Not rewinding even that far back, 10 years ago, it was $2,000 a month to have a cell phone. So how is it that they continue year after year to be able to lower their price and yet provide more services? Unlimited talk, text, and data for $50 a month. If you go with a family plan now, you can even get unlimited talk, text, and data for $25 a month. So how really low can the wireless carrier go, especially when they're earning $2,200 a month revenue on the back end? There's no reason it should not be for free. So the network is the network. The network's not going to go away. People don't understand their current wireless carriers. None of the carriers own the network. They don't own the technology. The technology they use is not owned by Verizon, T-Mobile. They're just a company that happened to put up towers, and they're using the technology. So the technology that we're using is GSM. GSM, if you research it, is the largest global network in the entire world. So every other country uses the GSM network. T-Mobile and AT&T in the United States have piggybacked off of the GSM network, and that is the product and the service they provide. Verizon and Sprint use a technology or a network called CDMA. They don't own the network. They just happen to own their towers. Well, do you remember back in the day when you used to have to ask your wireless carrier, am I going to get roaming charges?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, every cell phone company has roaming partners. Every one of them is a roaming partner. All 4 major carriers are roaming partners. They're just a small mix. What if I was to tell you that there's well over 20, 30 telecom roaming partners worldwide? What if I was to tell you that we're not just one carrier? We don't just work on one carrier's network. We work on the entire global GSM network, and we have partnered and will continue to part with every telecom partner in the world until we have the largest network footprint coverage in the entire world.
Okay. That makes sense. That makes sense.
So it's kind of, don't get too caught up in it, other than just like a roaming partner, you can now jump from people's towers, and as a customer, you don't even notice it. Your phone just automatically will pull up whatever tower is best. Well, that's exactly what we've done. We've partnered with these carriers to be able to use their towers to get you the best tower, not the best carrier. So if T-Mobile is the best carrier, that's the tower you're going to pull. If AT&T is the best carrier, that is the coverage you're going to pull. If you're in a rural area and there happens to be a tower owned by some small telecom company, and that's the best tower, that is the best tower you're going to pull from with our unlocked GSM SIM card.
Okay, that makes sense. What about my phones that we use now? Everybody's got different phones, or does this work with any phone?
Yeah, you bet. So the thing is our technology, of course, we want to bring the fastest and most enhanced data coverage. So you do have to have a 4G LTE compatible phone. And what that is most people don't realize they might have an older phone and it was 4G. But recently, in the last 2 years, we added a new technology, which was Band 12. And Band 12 is what actually gives you the fastest 4G LTE coverage. So we actually have a list on our website. You can go directly to our website under our FAQs. You can go to compatible phones, and you can actually search the phone. But the simple answer to that is you can simply put our SIM card into any GSM unlocked phone. So the iPhone 6S and newer will work on our technology. The Samsung 7 and newer will work on our technology. Simply by inserting a SIM card into your existing phone, and you will get 9 years of unlimited talk, text, and data.
Well, you really have made it seem like it sounds too good to be true, but when you break it down and you simplify it and you look at it logically, it makes absolute sense. That this is just the next evolution of wireless or cell phones, and it's the next thing. It really does, Steve.
Yeah, it's really exciting. One of the other objections, since we were talking about phones, is kind of like either I'm in a contract or I'm financing with the new carriers model. They have you financing a phone, so you're kind of locked in on that bill. But again, it's all a mindset. We got to get out of thinking that that paying this bill is what we have to do. We need to get out of that. We do not need to be paying a cell phone bill. So yes, you might be financing a phone. Let's say, I'll just ask you, what are you financing any phones currently?
Yeah, so we have our phone service through AT&T, and then and pay monthly for our cell phones. Sure, yeah. How would we work that out?
Yeah, you bet. So how much do you spend approximately each month?
Oh gosh, I'd have to look for sure, but it's several $100s between the monthly service, and then I think we're each paying about $30-$40 a month for our phones.
Great. Okay. So if I was able to tell you that I could save that, let's say you're spending approximately $250 a month, save that $250 a month, and instead of paying a cell phone bill, maybe just go and pay those phones off with a credit card. With the savings that you will have, not paying a cell phone bill, you can have your credit card paid off within a few months and then not have a bill at all for 8.5 years or whatever that time frame might be. So we need to get out of that mindset of being locked into being in debt. We talk about this a lot just in our economy. They want you to be in debt. Our goal is to get you out of debt. So to do that, yes, you might have to pay a little bit to pay off your contract. You might have to pay a little bit to get a newer approved phone. You might have to pay off your financing on a credit card. But if you knew that you could save $30,000 over the next 9 years to do it, does it make sense to maybe pay $1,000 up front for this SIM card and or financing or phone?
Absolutely, it does. I mean, I don't know about, I can't speak for anyone else, but I know for my family that would be a huge savings even over amortized over 9 years. That's a huge savings. Yes, absolutely.
Yeah, since you bring up savings, I'll just kind of bring up this little chart that I made up. How many phones do you currently have?
We have 5.
5 phones. So if you look at this chart I've made up, you're looking at saving approximately $36,000 over the next year on 5 phones. I mean, 5 phones you don't really think about much, but $36,000. I mean, imagine what you could do by putting that $36,000 into your savings. And in 9 years, you had $36,000 plus interest saved up on something that you were actually used to be paying for.
Yeah, no, I'm in. Yeah. I completely get it. So it is as simple, and it is not too good to be true. It is absolutely true. It is absolutely the next evolution. I believe now, Steve, I'm so glad I called you from getting that email to questioning it to now understanding, a lot of different things here. So for me and for everybody else, how do I order it? Where do I go? What do I do? Is there anything I'm missing, or is it really that simple? It sure does.
Yeah. Do you mind if I can blow your mind just a little bit more?
I love my mind blown. Okay. Please do.
So ad marketing, we just saw that it's a multi-trillion-dollar network, right? Yep. I showed you right from Facebook alone, they're just their own profit off of data mining and or ad marketing, correct?
Correct.
What if I was to tell you that this company is more than just a cell phone company? They're more than just a telecom company, and they created this opportunity to help people, to take away from the big greed in our country. Again, we just saw where that these cell phone providers are double dipping. They're making money on the back end on our services. What if I could tell you that this company was more than just a cell phone company, and they're not just going to help you eliminate your cell phone bill, but what if I told you that in a form of, let's just say, profit sharing, this company was actually going to give back to every customer. So again, if you ordered 5 phones, what if I was to tell you here in a few months, you're going to get an MCS Global Visa card, and every month they're going to load money onto that off of the ad revenue that comes into the company.
Wait, so now you're telling me that I've paid my $300 to have my SIM card. I don't have a cell phone bill, and now they're going to pay me every month. Okay.
They're going to pay you every month for being a customer and doing what you already do all day, every day, which is use your cell phone to be able to shop online, to search Facebook, to do your email, to go on Pinterest. Everything that you're already currently doing, nothing is going to be different. You're not going to have crazy ads popping up. When you use the services and the apps that you already have, you already see the apps pop up on your phone through these apps. That is ad marketing. This company is going to share in that multi-trillion-dollar industry, and it is going to create the largest global network. So again, we're not just a cell phone company in the sense that we are not just going to be a United States-based company. Through the GSM technology, we will be the first global cell phone company, which gives us a reach of over 5 billion cell phones on one network, with one ad marketing campaign bringing in revenue sharing to every customer that joins in on this opportunity.
Wow. Yeah, no, you said you were going to blow my mind, and I think you've successfully done that. That's incredible. It's so nice to know there's a company that's going to do that or is doing that, and that it's not just it's something that my family can absolutely use. The savings, the payback, and it's all things that I'm doing already that they're already taking from me. So no, I'm a believer, Steve.
Yeah. So you brought up, where can I get this? It's really simple. We have an amazing, beautiful website, impactwireless.com. You can go on there. You can research everything that we were just talking about. So, everything that I just went over, you can actually see that direct from our website. There is one thing just to kind of let you know with that promotional pricing. It is $108 to port in your existing number. Again, that's just a one-time charge. So it's the $300 SIM card, and it's $108 if you choose to keep your existing number. If you don't keep your existing number or want a new number, it's just $300. Again, the very, very important thing right here is I've got the countdown on my website. We only have 17 days left to get in at this pre-launch pricing. We do offer a 9-day money-back guarantee from the time that you activate the SIM card. So it is going to take 5 to 7 business days to get your SIM card. And then from the day that you activate it, you have 9 days money-back guarantee to test it out, try it out. I am that confident that you will not only see just as good a service, but I'd be willing to throw it out there that you will get better service on this global GSM network, and you will not get a cell phone bill for another 9 years.
And that's what's important. That's what's cool. Okay, so we have 17 days left. ImpactWireless.com. Get it ordered now. Is there anything else you want to tell me or tell anybody else that hears this video, Steve?
No, I'm excited that you saw our email that tells me that the marketing's working. So I'm glad you reached out to me. I hope you take advantage of this offer. And I hope you share this offer. If you go down to the bottom of our website, we actually have an opportunity right here to join in. We have a referral program. You can actually refer your friends and family to our website. Once you get signed up, we'll give you your own private link. You can actually share the opportunity, and we will actually pay you. Again, this is a company that's giving back, so why would I not do the same thing? The power in the word of mouth and power in referral. So I have my own program here where we can track all of your referrals coming into our website, and we're actually going to pay you out 70% of what I'm making. I'm going to pay directly out to every one of you for your referrals.
Awesome. It just keeps getting better and better. All right, impactwireless.com. Get your order placed, scroll to the bottom, become a partner with them as well, make some more money on top of it, eliminate your cell phone bill. I can't see any reason why. I want to hang up my call now so I can go online and place the order myself. Thank you very much, Steve, for explaining that to us all.
Yep, you bet. Thanks for the call and have a great day.
You too.